Okay guys, welcome back to part 2. So what you should have done so far is you should have something like mine, where all the centers, the 4 pieces, are solved. And make sure that they all are in the correct color scheme. If you need a 3x3 in front of you, by all means you can have it in front of you, so you understand what the color scheme is. But I'll show you again what the color scheme is. White will be opposite of yellow. Green will be opposite of blue. Red's opposite of orange. When you have green on bottom, red should be on left. Right. Red should be on right. Orange should be on left. And yellow should be in the back. Okay guys, so now we're going to work on edge pairing. And edge pairing is pretty simple. It's just finding 2 edges that are the same and then practically just pairing them up. So like here, I found this blue white piece, and the other blue white piece is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this blue white piece on top, and I got to put it in the top layer so the bottom layer would connect. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to do R, U prime, R prime. And now you notice that the only way you can connect these two is if the opposite color, like you see white is out there and white's here. You need the opposite color pointing out towards you. So if it was green and white, you would need, exactly like this. Green here, like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to move the top layer so these two connect. You're going to bring it up, and you're going to put in a pair, an edge pair, a pair that happens to not be matched up together, and you're going to bring those down to replace that solid layer that you just solved. So next you're going to find another pair, and this green white pair is already set up, so I really don't have to do much moves. So all I'm going to do is the same exact thing. I'm going to pair them up, move them to the top, and put in a replacement pair that isn't matched up. So I'm going to look for another pair. And okay, here's the green yellow that's on top, and the green yellow is on here. So in order to do that, I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to do an R, UI, RI, and then I'm going to just do turn the center, the 2 layer to match them up again, and then I'm just going to do the same thing again. Move it to the top layer. Put in the pair that isn't matching, bring that down, and replace the centers. So all the centers are still always the same. So now I'm going to look for another pair. Here's this red white, and here's this other red white on the top layer, where my thumb is. In order to get this now, I'm going to have to do a rotation, a U, an LI, a U, and then an L. And then I just do the same thing, pair them up, right here, bring them up to the top, find the replacement edge, which is right here, bring that down, and realign the centers. So now, since I'm out of centers on the top, I can either rotate the cube, or what I can do is I can find a pair, but since this is how to solve it, I would just say rotate the cube. So now once you've rotated the cube, you practically do the same thing. So here's this blue-yellow piece, and there's that blue-yellow piece. So all I'm going to do is just do a 2U instead. Bring it up, find the replacement layer like this, because these aren't matching, and realign the centers by doing another 2U. And since I saw that orange piece, this orange-yellow, there's an orange-yellow on top. So all I have to do is, again, an LI, a U, an L. And then I'm just going to match the pair up again and bring it in. So I'm just going to do a couple more edge pairs, and I'll cut this video from right here, and I'll bring it back when I need to say something. Alright guys, I'm back. The thing I wanted to show you guys was when you guys have two edges left, you get this. You may run into this problem where you have two edges left, and you have no edges to help you out. So what I mean is, I can't do like this, have red blue up here, red blue down here, connect them, because all these are already put together. I can't bring it up. I'll destroy all the other pieces, all the already done pieces, and I'll just keep doing this. All the already done pieces, and I'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to line them up. So orange green and orange green are on the top, red blue on the bottom. And here's where the first algorithm comes in. Now, when I say D, or if I have a star in it at all whatsoever, you turn two layers at the same exact time. So R star, D star, F star, so on. So here's where the first algorithm is going to be. You're going to do a D star, R, F, U, R, F, D prime star. And that should get your edges connected together. Now once you do that, all you really have to do, all you have to do is really just solve it like a 3x3. So and there you guys go. Except for one little problem. There's a thing called that you might run into when you're done solving, while you're in the middle of solving it like a 3x3, that you won't normally see when you're solving a 3x3, and that's called parity. And I'm going to show you all the cases of how to fix your cube, so you don't have to worry about parity. And then you have another layer. So they're kind of opposite of each other. They almost look exactly like the H perm, but the green and blue layer aren't affected. So for this one, I really don't know how to pronounce the algorithm really, because it's kind of hard. But what you're going to do is you're going to move this layer right here. You see how I moved that one layer? That's what you're gonna do. So when I say R star now, move that layer. Okay? So do an R2 star, do a 2U, an R2 star. Now you're gonna turn the two layers, this layer once, twice, an R2 star, and then you're just gonna basically turn that last individual layer. And there you go. It's solved. Your next parity case is this, where two edge pieces now are out of place. This one here and this one here. They'll be diagonal to each other. So the way you're going to solve this is you're going to do the same algorithm from the first one. And so oops. And what that does, it gives you the U prime, or a U perm. So you have three edges out of misaligned, which is pretty easy if you know the Friedrich method. If not, it's an easy state from anybody else from the beginning method how to solve it. So there you guys go. Okay guys, this is the second to last parity case that we have, where we have one corner here and diagonal to it another corner here that are misaligned. Now the way I solve this is it's terrible, but it gives me you only have to use one algorithm, but you just have to repeat it many times. So what you're going to do is the T perm with the Sorry. I'm going to do the T-perm with one of the misaligned corners in the front. So you just do the T-perm. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it. You're going to do a rotation to the right. And then you're going to do the T-perm again. And now you're just going to do another T-perm. This time to the left. And that brings you back to parity case number 1, as you see. And you just do the parity case for that. So technically you do 2 algorithms, but they're both easy and you already should know them. Okay guys, so this is the motherlode of all algorithms, where it's a pain in the butt, and you'll find out why. So I usually don't wait to the end to solve this, because 1, I usually just solve it before my OLO because it's a lot easier, and 2, you'll kind of find out after I do this. So this is the long stinky algorithm. There's really no shortcut how to avoid this whatsoever. It just happens to become, because of the pairing, something goes with the sorry. I'm going to do the T-perm with one of the misaligned corners in the front. So you just do the T-perm. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it. You're going to do a rotation to the right. And then you're going to do the T-perm again. And now you're just going to do another T-perm. This time to the left. And that brings you back to parity case number 1, as you see. And you just do the parity case for that. So technically you do 2 algorithms, but they're both easy and you already should know them. Okay guys, so this is the motherlode of all algorithms, where it's a pain in the butt, and you'll find out why. So I usually don't wait to the end to solve this, because 1, I usually just solve it before my OLO because it's a lot easier, and 2, you'll kind of find out after I do this. So this is the long stinky algorithm. There's really no shortcut how to avoid this whatsoever. It just happens to become, because of the pairing, something goes wrong in the pairing. It's not your fault, not my fault, not how we did it, but it's just that. So the algorithm for this is R2 star, and we're reverting back to whenever I say R2 star or R star, you turn 2 layers. Okay, so R2 star, B2, U2, L star, U2, R prime star, U2, R star, U2, F2, R prime, R star, not R prime, R star, F2, L prime star, B2, R2 star. Now once that happens, you should get a case where you can finally solve it, and this is why I said it's a pain in the butt, because now you have to do an OLO and a PLO all over again. So that's why I just solve it before I do my OLO and PLO. So that's that, guys. I think I've covered all parity algorithms. If you happen to have a solve and something happens and you don't know what it is and I didn't cover it in this video, please send me a message and I will send you the algorithms. I will also have all the algorithms in the description below. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys had a good time, because I sure did. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.